The silverback who didn't fight, and the ego that can't step down. There is a law the ego believes cannot be broken. Power must be defended, position must be protected, challenge must be crushed. And if that law fails, the identity built on it trembles. High in the mountains, where strength is not symbolic, where leadership determines survival, a silverback was challenged. Ubuzu, younger, rising, forceful. Jikurasi, older, established, seasoned. Every script says the same thing happens next. They fight. One wins, one loses, one leaves or dies. That is the ancient pattern. But this time, the pattern broke. Jikurasi did not defend himself, not because he could not, because he would not. There is a difference. He had been shaped by something else, something already planted in the group. The memory of Pablo. Pablo had already broken the law. When challenged, he did not eliminate the rival. He formed an alliance. He turned opposition into cooperation, aggression into partnership. And the group did not weaken, it expanded. 65 strong. Strength did not divide, it multiplied. That memory lived on, not in words, but in behavior, in posture, in restraint. So when Ubuzu pressed forward with force, Jikurasi did not mirror it. He absorbed it. He allowed it. He stepped aside. Now the ego sees this and mislabels it instantly. Loss, defeat, failure, disappearance. But none of that actually occurred. The group did not fracture. The structure did not collapse. The former leader did not vanish. Something else emerged. A new function. Not lower, not lesser. Different. Jikurasi became support, and this is the line that undoes the ego. He remained valuable without being central. The ego cannot compute this, because it equates value with position. If I am not the leader, I am nothing. If I am not needed the same way, I am gone. If I am not seen, I do not exist. So it fights, not for the group, but for identity. Then comes Teta, quiet but decisive. She is not just a follower, she is the signal, the interpreter of what just happened. And she follows, Jikurasi. Not the new dominant male, the one who stepped down. That choice says everything. She recognizes something deeper than dominance, restraint, non-fracture, a refusal to tear the group apart to preserve status. She affirms, without words, that leadership is not only who rises, it is who protects the family when roles shift. Ubuzu begins in force. He asserts, he tests, he presses. But over time, something changes. He stabilizes, he softens, he grows into the role, because he inherited unity, not chaos. That is the hidden transfer. Now look at the shadow, Imfura. Strength without integration, power without belonging, isolation, and eventually, destruction. He kills within the group, and the consequence is immediate. Exile. This is what power looks like when it is disconnected from relationship. Now zoom out, because this is not about gorillas. This is about every human system built on the same illusion. The pastor who cannot release the pulpit, the father who cannot stop being obeyed, the CEO who cannot become an elder, the artist who cannot let a new voice rise, the celebrity still performing at 70, not from joy, but from fear of silence, the teacher who cannot become a student again, the one who cannot stop being the one. Same structure, same throne, same fear. The ego does not fear change. It fears disappearance. It asks one question. If I am no longer that, what am I? Jikurasi answered without words. He did not disappear. He transformed. And that is the part almost no one wants to face. Stepping down is not the challenge. Remaining, without the role, is. Pablo showed that strength can join with strength. Jikurasi proved that identity can survive the loss of position. Ubwuzu learned that power does not require destruction. Teta revealed that true leadership is recognized, not forced. And the family endured. Not because there was no challenge, but because one of them refused to turn challenge into war. So the question remains, if the throne disappears, what remains?